Morning, mate. How you feeling?
Oh, morning. My head is killing me. I drank way too many beers last night.
Yeah, you definitely drank way too much. You were kissing your ex-girlfriend all night.
What? No, I totally forgot to kiss her.
No. You mean you forgot kissing her? You have no memory kissing her? But you definitely did. I have a video. Check it out.
No!
Hey, my name's Chris and welcome back to Instant English. In this video, we are going to look at and practice something that a lot of my students of any level find difficult to use. We are looking at how verb patterns can change the meaning of a sentence in English. You see, a verb followed by a gerund, I forgot kissing her, can have a completely different meaning if the same verb is followed by an infinitive. I forgot to kiss her.
Whoa. What is a gerund?
Well, a gerund looks like a verb, but is actually a noun. It's formed by adding ing to the end. For example, reading is good for your brain. The infinitive, which is the base form of the verb, actually exists in two different forms in English. We have the to infinitive, which is to plus the infinitive. I prefer to read at night. But there's also the bare infinitive, often called the zero infinitive. Basically, the verb without to. The book made me cry. In this video, we're just focusing on the usage of the first infinitive, the verb with to. Here is the list of verbs that change meaning with the to infinitive and the gerund. And if you watch the video until the end, you'll be able to use them correctly in your next English conversation. So what are we waiting for? Let's get cracking. Stop. We have been cleaning the house all morning. Can we stop to have some food? Can you stop making so much noise? I'm trying to get some sleep. What's the difference between them? Well, the first example uses the infinitive with to, and when it's used, it means someone suspends one action for the purpose of doing something else. They were cleaning the house, they got hungry, so they stopped cleaning, and then they ate some food. Often the first action may only be stopped temporarily. In other words, after these people finish eating, they will probably go back to cleaning or another obligation that they have to complete. And what about the gerund? Well, when a person stops doing something, it means they have quit an action. Can you stop making so much noise? The person who is listening to the noise wants the other person to be quiet and not to make any noise again. The difference in meaning can be a little bit tricky for some English students. So let's compare the infinitive and the gerund more closely. Have a listen. I stopped to smoke a cigarette. I stopped smoking cigarettes. I stopped to smoke a cigarette means the speaker stopped doing something else because he or she wanted to have a cigarette. Maybe they were walking, for example. I stopped smoking cigarettes means the person no longer uses cigarettes. The person has ended this habit. Putting a gerund after the verb stop is also common when talking about bad or unwelcome habits. I personally need to stop drinking so much coffee. It just tastes so good. Do you have any bad habits that you can't stop doing? Let me know in the comments below. Go on. After studying medicine for 5 years, he went on to become a doctor. I can't go on working like this. I'm exhausted. Go on plus to infinitive means to do the next action, which is often the next stage in a process. So in other words, to progress in some way. Perhaps after becoming a doctor, this person may go on to open their own clinic, the next stage of their career. Go on plus gerund means to continue an action. So in the second example, this person cannot continue to work under these difficult conditions. They are probably referring to working long hours, overtime, or maybe a lack of staff to help them. Here are some other examples. Harry Styles was in the band One Direction and then went on to have a very successful solo career. Even after I apologized, she went on being angry for another month. Just before we have a look at the next verb, I need to tell you about Live XP. Live XP is a platform where you can find the best English language tutors for private one-on-one classes. I highly recommend this platform if you want to speak with native speakers, while at the same time mastering your conversational skills, enhancing your pronunciation, or even polishing your accent. You can download Live XP on your phone or you can use it on your laptop. The main reason I love this platform is because you can filter the tutors by the country that they are from. So you can look for an English teacher from the UK, the USA, Australia, Canada, and so on. Also, you can select a tutor that can help you with specific goals, which will help you to save time and allow you to enjoy the classes more. And if you're worried that you might be too busy, don't worry. You can select a schedule that suits you best so you never miss a class. Here's a clip of me enjoying my Japanese class a few days ago. My teacher, Kyosuke, was amazing because he was able to clearly explain the grammar we were learning in that class. He also helped me to make my own examples, which gave me more confidence speaking in Japanese. On top of that, Kyosuke used professional materials and made notes that I can review later in my free time. If you look in the description below, you will find a link that will allow you to get a trial class for only 99 cents. When you're ready to subscribe to the platform, make sure to use the second link in the description below. This will give you a 30% discount on your subscription. Now let's get back to the gerund and infinitive. Mean. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. I'll have to catch the 9 AM train to London, which means getting up at 5 AM. What's the difference? Well, when you use mean with the to infinitive, you're expressing intention. So if I say I didn't mean to hurt you, I'm expressing the fact that it was an accident. And if you use mean plus the gerund form, you're talking about something necessary or the result of something. Taking the train at 7 AM involves waking up at 5 AM because you have to take a shower, eat breakfast, and so on. It is necessary that you wake up 2 hours before the train leaves to get all your things done in your morning routine. Try. Could you please try to open this jar for me? I can't unscrew the lid. Have you ever tried snowboarding? I think you would like it. I would say that try is the verb that most of my students make mistakes with, as it is hard to see the difference sometimes. So try to infinitive means that something is difficult, but you're making an effort to do it. In my case, I could say, I'm trying to learn Japanese, but it's really difficult. In the second sentence, the verb in the gerund is something to experiment with, perhaps to see if you like it or not, or in other situations to see if it will have a better result. Let's take a look at a longer example. While I was trying to fix my computer, I tried uninstalling the software and then reloading it, but it did not make any difference. Then I decided to try replacing the keyboard, but when I tried to remove it, I could not find the right size tool. In this short paragraph, the verb in the infinitive, to fix, to remove, are difficult or impossible. And the verbs in the gerund, uninstalling, reloading, replacing, were things that I did so that I could get a better result. Remember and forget. I remembered to lock the door last night. I remember watching this film before. Remember to infinitive and forget to infinitive refer to recalling, or not recalling, that there is something we need to do before we do it. Like an obligation. I forgot to call my mum today. I didn't call my mum today. Or I remembered to call my mum today. I did call my mum today. Remember ing and forget ing refer to having or not having a memory of something in the past. Try to answer these questions using the infinitive or the gerund with your own examples and put them in the comments below. What is your earliest memory? What are the chores that you never complete around the house? Regret. We regret to inform you that your application has not been successful. I regret dropping out of university. What's the difference between these two? Well, when regret is followed by the infinitive, you regret something you are about to say. It's often used in formal written English with verbs tell, say, and inform. I have received many emails like that, unfortunately. When regret is followed by the gerund, you feel sorry about something you did or didn't do in the past. Staying at university and completing the course is something that this person wishes they did instead of leaving. Need. I need to make a phone call. My car needs cleaning. When need is used with a gerund, it takes on a passive meaning. The second sentence here means that my car needs to be cleaned by somebody, whereas when need is used with the to infinitive, it has an active meaning. I am the one who is doing the action. This is clear in the sentence, I need to make a phone call. The verbs require and want also act in the same way with the gerund or the to infinitive. For example, I want to help you. The windows want cleaning. Or the photos require careful handling. They require the information to be sent as soon as possible. Okay, so that's everything for this video. I hope you now feel much more confident using the infinitive and the gerund. And if you want to keep practicing your English, check out this video. Yep, this one. No, this one. Click it, watch it. If you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button, and I'll see you next time.